self. A man, in spite of being a human being, will continue to behave more as an animal under the influence of his animal appetite and less as Khalifatullah, as he has been called in the Holy Quran or the Bible and Quran. Consequently, Islam lays emphasis first on this Jihadul Akbar, the highest crime, Jihadul Akbar. The jihad against one's own nafs ammara or carnal self. And all devotions and all exercises, all teachings are directed towards this. And this instinctive self or the carnal self may become tamed. The brute in man may become tamed and may be able to function under the command of the higher self. And all his physical actions may have an ethical basis, a moral basis in life, and not the instinctive basis. His instinctive self wants money, wants wealth, it wants a beautiful wife, it wants flowers, it wants so many things. And this want emerges in the human personality, sometimes in the form of a raging storm. And then the human being appears actually in the form of a brute. See, any human being, when his anger is out of control, he is pure brute. He no more remains a human being. Because a human being in whom the storm is raging all the time to make money by every means fair and foul. And they say in the English proverb, all is fair in love and war. So when these instinctive urges create their pressure on the human feeling, they direct him to this. These two aspects of human life have been very clearly mentioned in the Holy Quran. In the Holy Quran we are told about the human beings. لَقَدْ خَلَقْنَا الْإِنسَانَ فِي أَحْسَنِ تَقْوِيمٍ. Most surely I have created man in the best of constitutions, most harmonious and the most balanced personality I have given man. ثُمَّ شَدَدْنَاهُ أَسْفَلَ سَافِلِينَ. But I have also endowed him with the capacity that if he so desires, he can also sink to the lowest of the low. إِلَّا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا وَعَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ فَلَهُمْ أَجْرٌ غَيْرُ مَمْنُونٍ. So his struggle is there in man. وَنَفْسٍ وَمَا سَوَّاهَا فَأَلْهَمَهَا فُجُورَهَا وَتَقْوَاهَا قَدْ أَفْلَحَ مَنْ زَكَّاهَا وَقَدْ خَابَ مَنْ دَسَّاهَا. This human self or the human personality, it has two secrets: light and darkness, good and evil, high and low, and capacities in all these levers to act according to his free will. And we are told that he who purifies it and keeps it pure, he who cultivates it, constantly pruning it and constantly keeping it healthy, most surely he has achieved success. he has achieved his destiny. وَقَدْ خَابَ مَنْ دَسَّاهَا. And whoever permits his personality to get extended, as the trees get extended when the snow falls, or through the frost, or through that soil, or through different types of worms, enter into their bodies and eat their roots. Those who permit their personalities to fall a prey to all such types of evils, they are victims of the hopeless spirit. They are the failures. They are those who move all the time away, farther and farther away from their destiny. The question was asked by a friend of mine, what is the purpose of human life? I think that friend is here somewhere. The purpose of human life is that every human being is born as Khalifatullah, potentially. Khalifatullah, potentially, not actually. He has all those qualities whereby if he makes the effort, he can actualize each status of his, the status of being Khalifatullah. It is the highest spiritual achievement about man by any ideology of the world. Now every human being is born Khalifatullah, potentially. And the purpose of life is to continue to evolve under divine guidance on the right lines, on the straight line which leads to his destiny, the Sirat al-Mustaqim. Never to deviate from it, to act in accordance with his nature and with his function. And that is possible only through strength and tawfiq from God, through communion with God, through the mercy of God. He should continue on this road until he becomes Khalifatullah actually. And then when he becomes the Khalifatullah actually, then he is not only master of himself or of the environment, but he is the master of all that is in the heaven and on the earth. The greatest and most perfect Khalifatullah in the history of entire creation was Muhammadur Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, and is, not only was, is, and will always be. In this connection, the first level is conquest of the self. The second is, because the human individual lives in a social order, the human individual cannot live as an individual in a vacuum. Therefore, the maintenance of the purity of the individual life is possible only if his environment is also pure. So, every Muslim has got to struggle individually, and all Muslims have got to struggle collectively for establishing goodness and virtue and justice and truth and beauty around them, and eradicating all sorts of moral and spiritual evil. Of all that I have been speaking and giving you the verse, so many verses there are, where we have been told that